Okay, just showing you today what you'll actually see if you were to buy just the website builder package at £20 per month. Okay, so first of all, ignore obviously this URL here. We're just using a test site, obviously, for the purpose of this video. But you'd see a login screen like such, and we will give you a password. And obviously, the first time you log in, you will be prompted to change that password. There we go. So we'll just make something up quickly, and obviously we'll get in. Now, obviously you can see you can change passwords, change your email address, change whatever name you want to be known as. Okay, and that's in the account settings. So if we go to my site, and obviously here you can see once your site goes live, you'll see that this will start populating with how many page views you've had, how many new, unique visitors you've had to the site. You'll also see information on which sites have referred visitors to you, what search terms were used in the search engines to find the site, and what the most popular pages are, obviously, each month. So, if we click on Edit Site, and you can see that this is what you'll initially be presented with. Now, obviously, you can see there's tooltips that pop up here. See, so it's not, if you're stuck, it's very easy to sort of get used to like what you should do. And once you've designed one page, by all means, fool about with it, because if you put something on your page that you don't like, it's really easy just to delete it again. So, okay, what you perhaps want to do straight away is click on Design. Click on All Themes, and you'll see that the themes obviously are categorised into business, colourful, dark colours, education, general purpose, and so on. Or you can just browse literally through, whatever. So let's for argument's sake, let's pick this one. Okay, we can preview it, and we think, yeah, we can work with that. Can we? Can we work with that? Yeah. Okay. Use theme. Okay, and then here straight away, obviously we've named this theme Web Builder. So the first thing you would do is either click on logo and upload a photograph from your computer or one off the internet, or alternatively you could just edit this text, my website, or whatever you want to call it. Again, you can, if you look, obviously you can sort of increase the size of this. You can actually turn it off altogether if you wish. So there's all these different things you can do. This add text here, this is usually for a phone number. Well, no, that's not really a phone number, you get my point. These icons here, your social icons. Again, if you don't have a Facebook page, just untick it and it'll get rid of the logo. Same with Twitter, same with LinkedIn, and same with an RSS feed. Okay. So this is your home page, and as you can see, there's nothing on it. It tells you this page is empty. Drag elements here. Now you can edit this image on your header. You can either replace the image. Once you've replaced the image, you can then start adding effects. So, for instance, you could make it black and white. You can make it antique, sort of a burnt effect, a Polaroid. There's all these different sort of things you can do with it. Okay, so let's leave it normal for now. And as I say, if you like, you can add some text on here as well. Obviously it's a great place this to put some sort of message across, really. But obviously I'm just going to put welcome in there for now. You can change the colour of this text to sort of anything you like. You can see that you can change the size of the text. Whoops, moving it about instead of changing it. You can change the size of the text. You can change the font of the text. I didn't have that selected then, that's right. There you go. And you can then start adding drop shadows. You can see obviously the shadow appear. You can change the direction of the shadow, you know, lots and lots of different things. You can add a glow to the letters to make them stand out more. And then obviously flip back onto the photograph. You can add fade effects, so you can choose the direction of the fade and then increase the amount of the fade. So if you see on the right hand side now, as I do that, it's fading out, and obviously I could change that to the left hand side instead if I wished, or I could change it to the top. There's lots of different things I can do on there. Okay, so let's just click cancel. So obviously that's just giving you an idea of how you can play about with that top image. This section here, you'll see it says the page is empty, drag elements here. So let's click on elements and let's have a look at what we've got the basic elements here. If you look, we've got multimedia elements, which are photo galleries, slideshows, audio player, YouTube, Google Maps, and so on. We've got revenue. So let's, for argument's sake, say that you're selling, I don't know, you're selling wedding shoes. So I want to use PayPal, or I want to use Google. Well, let's use PayPal. And accept. Okay. And you can see that you can click on that. You can just want to look for something that is a wedding shoe. But alas, we can't find one. Okay, not to worry. Let's pick any image. Let's pick a dog. Sorry, Maxine, if you're it's a good advert for Maxine Fisher Photography anyway. So let's pick a dog. Now let's assume it's a dog collar because it's a bit unethical to sell the dog. So, and let's assume that it's £20. Okay, now you can see it says dollars here. Okay, no worries. Go up to settings, go to e-commerce settings, and change that to pound sterling. Okay, and you can see it's going to call me a liar, and they'll do it. Click save. Always helps. It's Friday. You're going to have to let me off. Okay, so you can see that we're now selling dog collars. Dog collar. And obviously we can sort of add smaller products, regular products, large products if we've got big descriptions in it, and so on. So you can see it's that easy to sort of add items that you're selling. So let's sort of get some more stuff in here now. Let's go back to design, to elements, sorry, and let's go to multiple columns. Let's say we wanted to sell a lot of these. We just pick that up and drop it in there. Okay, so you can see we've got 2 columns. So let's say we want to change that to 4 columns wide. Okay, so we can put one there, one there, one there, and one there. It's that easy. And then again, let's say we wanted to split the page up into 2 underneath, and we want to put a paragraph with a picture in this side, and we want to put a YouTube video in that side. Okay, it'll put a default video in. You literally just go in and edit it and put the YouTube URL there. Choose the size, position. Again, obviously you've got the ID of the video there should you wish to put it in. We'll click on this, upload a photograph. So again, let's find something that we can. There you go, some British summer shoes. And click here to edit. These shoes are ideal for the British summertime. Available in all sizes. Okay, so you can see that it's very easy. Click here to edit that title. Summer shoes. Now you noticed obviously that each theme, when we installed this theme earlier, each theme sort of comes with its own sort of font set, if you like. So if we go back to design, go to design options, we can actually choose, we can turn the social icons back on again that we switched off earlier. We can choose the site title, what font it's in. So it's in a default font at the minute. So if we like, let's here's the title. Okay, so let's put it in Trebuchet, or let's put it in Times New Roman, and let's change the colour to green. Okay, and let's change this font size to 40, and it's that easy. And again, same with the paragraph title. It's currently, the paragraph title is currently in Georgia. Let's change it to Blackjack, and you can see that our summer shoes here has changed to Blackjack. I'll put it in Note This, and you see it changes again. Okay, and again we can change the colours, so we can have mid blue, and we can increase the size 34. So again, obviously you can see that you've got so much control over it. This video would end up 4 hours long, literally, if I was to show you everything. But by all means, drag these things in, experiment with them. You've got the multimedia for the videos, the slideshows, the galleries. Let me just quickly show you slideshow. I mean, we can drop it anywhere on the page. We can drop it in here, or we can drop it, below. So let's just drop it here for a second. And you can see you've got a simple slideshow, you've got a slideshow with thumbnails on the bottom, numbers on the bottom, all the different things. So let's pick that one. So continue. And upload photos from your computer. Now again, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to pinch some of Maxine's photographs. I'm sure she won't mind because it's all free advertising for her. Add photos. I mean, these are all different sizes. Ideally, what you want to do, let's just use those for now. I don't know why it's anything to see, but let's just use those for now. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to use photographs of the same size. It's not important, but from an aesthetics point of view, it just looks better. Okay, so again, we've got the options here, so we can choose the transition style fade or slide, autoplay when the site loads. Yeah, we want that on. Advanced, we want it to rotate every 3 seconds. Okay, and obviously there you've got it. So that will sort of, you can see it's starting sort of scrolling through now already. So so yeah, but I mean, again, you could have dragged that. We can drag that down here if we don't like it there, and we can drop it right there. And obviously it will resize itself. So there you have it. That is what you'd see. That is how you'd start. If you want to add a new page, just go to pages. You can see we've got home here. So let's add another page, and let's call it About Us. Let's choose the layout. So we can have it with just a sort of a long photograph at the top, or a very slim photograph, no photograph at all, or we can choose sort of this sort of with a big heading, which I rather like. You can use this as a contact area to get another message across. Do you want the page showing navigation, yes or no, in the menus at the top? Do you want to password protect this page? You'd only want to do that if, for instance, you were running a site with some trade prices on that you want to give a password out for, or if you were charging membership fees so they pay to gain access to a particular page. So again, your advanced settings here is obviously your SEO, so you put a page title in there, you put your page description, your meta keywords and so on. These are footer codes. You may need these for tracking, and again, header codes. You